Today we are gonna solve a Stanford math tournament problem, and we want to consider intuitive thinking and see how important it is. So let's consider a sentence. No great discovery was ever made without a bold guess. Isaac Newton. So if you want to solve a problem, especially hard problems, at first it's hard to consider with specific things. So it's good to consider general view and some guesses, intuitive thinking. Imagine the diagram and then try to solve. The problem is what? The problem says x, y are complex numbers. X squared plus y squared equal to 31. X cubed plus y cubed equal to 154, and we want to find maximum of x plus y. So let's solve this problem. Okay, at first we solve this problem with basic methods, and in the next part I want to solve it with Newton's sum, and I will tell you you can use the time codes in the description of chapters to see which part I explain all things we need, so that this video will be suitable for beginner and also for professional Olympiad math solvers. So let's solve at first with basic method. Solution number 1. We say what? We say, okay, let's consider x plus y equal to s sum and xy equal to p. So here x squared plus y squared, we can write it like what? X plus y squared whole squared minus 2xy. And then it will be what? X squared plus y squared equal to 31 from assumption of the problem here. And by these things, this definition, x plus y is s, so squared is s squared, minus 2xy, xy product, defined p, so it will be negative 2b, the first thing. Now we want to reach x cubed plus y cubed. If we multiply x plus y to x squared plus y squared, so let's, before expanding, it is what by the definition here, it is s, and x squared y squared from assumption is 31. 31s equal to what? X times x squared is x cubed, we can say, okay, x times x cubed x y squared, and then multiply y, it will be y x squared, and y times y squared will be y cubed. Now here we can rearrange x cubed plus y cubed. At first write these two things, and these two things we can factor from x, y, and it will be y plus x. X cubed plus y cubed here is 154. Xy by the definition here is p, and x plus y here is s. So we have what? 154 plus ps. So let's rearrange our two equations. The first one is s squared minus 2p equal to 31, and from second one is what? 154 plus ps equal to what? 31s. Now the problem says find maximum of s. So we want to get rid of p. How we can get rid of p? One good way for using that is to replace, find p in terms of s and replace that in other equations. So from what equation it's a little better? From both of them you can use, but I use from this one. I say, okay, s squared minus 31, take 31 to left hand side, negative 2b to right hand side. 2p, if we divide both sides by 2, it will be negative 31 over 2, which equal to p. Now if I replace here, it will be 154 plus s squared minus 31 over 2. I replace this p here times s equal to 31s. Now I multiply both sides by 2, so it will be what? If I multiply both sides by 2, it will be 8. Let me write like this: 8, 2 times 4, 8, 2 times 5, 10. We have 1, 2 times 1, 2 plus 1, 3, plus s squared minus 31 times s equal to 31s. Now if I expand 308 plus s squared times s is s cubed minus 31 times s minus 31s equal to 31s. Now here, if we want to consider, we can say it is what? You can say it will be s cubed minus, sorry. Here I should also, I should multiply it by 2. So now we can say it is what? 62s, and here it will be 62s. If you take 62s to left hand side, negative 62s, and it will be negative 93s plus 308, which equal to 0. Now here it is not quadratic formula, it is a cubic function, and we want to find a root. One way is to check, for example, s1, 2, 3, 4. If you check some numbers, you will see, okay, 4 works here, because 4 cubed minus 93 times 4 plus 308 equal to 0. You can check this, and then we can factor from s minus 4. If you want to find the rest of that, you say, okay, s squared for creating s cubed minus 4s squared. We don't have s squared, so you plus 4s squared, they will be cancelled for 4s. It will be negative 16s, and I want to reach negative 93s. So I place what here? Negative 77, and then negative 4 times negative 77 will be plus 308 equal to 0. Now here it's easier to factorize s. Sum of them equal to what? Sum of them equal to plus 4, and product of them will be negative 77. So negative 7, 11, or plus minus 7, plus minus. If we place, because sum of them is 4, you consider plus 11 minus 7. So here we can conclude what? S is 4, or S is negative 11, or S is 7. The problem says find maximum S. So maximum is what? Is 7. So the answer of this problem is 7. Now let's solve with second solution. Now we want to solve this problem with solution number 2. We want to use Newton's sum. And this idea is useful in many problems, many Olympiad problems, Harvard, Stanford, MIT tournament, 2022, 2021. So that's so much useful. I will tell you only the things that we need for this problem. So I want to define a quadratic function that the roots are x and y. So let me tell you, for example, z squared plus bz plus c equal to 0, and I want that the roots are x and y, so we say z minus x, z minus y. So this is a polynomial, this is a quadratic function. In terms of z, the roots are x and y. Now here if you expand this, it will be z squared and plus z. If you consider z minus y minus x, you can write minus x minus y. Minus x times minus y will be plus xy. If you consider the coefficient, b will be negative x negative y, and c will be xy. So again I define x plus y equal to s sum and xy equal to p product. So our function will be what? Z squared. X plus y is s, so b will be negative s. By the definition here, b is negative x minus y, so I define minus sz, and c is xy. Xy we've defined product is p equal to 0. Now here I say what? I say x and y are roots here. So if I replace x and y are roots. So if we replace x with z with x, then we have x squared minus sx plus p equal to 0. And if I replace y also, it will be y squared minus sy plus p equal to 0. So if we add these two things, we will have x squared plus y squared minus s x plus y plus 2p equal to 0. And then we can say what? We can say x squared plus y squared is 31, and this is s. So we've reached what? 31 minus s squared plus 2p equal to 0. Now, for the next time, I try to do what? I try to consider multiply each of them. Let me write again these two equations, x squared minus sx plus p equal to 0, and y squared minus sy plus p equal to 0. I've used x squared, y squared. Now I want to use x cubed, y cubed. So can you guess I should multiply the first one by what? Exactly, by x. And second one by what to reach x cubed? Second one by what to reach y cubed? Exactly, y. So you can say x cubed minus sx squared plus px equal to 0. And next one will be y cubed minus sy squared plus py equal to 0. Now it is Newton's sum. You can use also for degree greater than 2, and you can generalize that. So x cubed plus y cubed, if we add these two terms, minus s x squared plus y squared plus p times x plus y equal to 0. X cubed plus y cubed is what from here? It's 154. And x squared plus y squared here from assumption of the problem 31. X plus y is what? By the definition we said is s. So we conclude what? Another equation. 154 minus 31s plus ps equal to 0. So we've reached exactly the same equation that we've reached in solution number 1. So let me call it is first equation. This one is second equation. From first equation, we can say, okay, we want to find maximum of what? S. So we want to get rid of s. From first equation, you say 31 minus s squared plus 2p equal to 0. So I want to get rid of p. So I calculate p in terms of s. If we take all things except 2p to right hand side, it will be s squared minus 31, divide both sides by 2. Then if we replace it in second equation here, it will be 154 minus 31s plus, replace p with this, s squared minus 31 over 2 times what? Times s equal to 0. Now, if we multiply by 2, it will be 803 minus 62s plus s squared multiplied by 2, and this s squared will be multiplied by s, so it will be s cubed and minus 31s equal to 0. Okay, we want to calculate the rest of that. So here we will have what? We will have s cubed minus 62s minus 31s minus 93s plus 308 equal to 0. And then it is cubic function. We try to find a root. If you check, for example, small numbers, you will see s minus 4 is a root, and 4, if you replace s with 4, it will be 0. So you say s squared to create s cubed minus 4s squared. So I place 4s to have 4s squared, cancel that because we don't have s squared here, minus 93s, we have negative 16s. So if I place negative 77, it will be negative 93, and negative 77 times negative 4 will be this, equal to 0. Now if we factorize again, s here, s equal to 0. Sum of them 4, product of them negative 77. So if you replace negative 7 with 11, it will be this. So s can be 4, 7, and negative 11. But the problem says what? The problem says find maximum s. So maximum S will be 7. So we found also with second solution and using Newton's sum, again 7. If you've learned something new, please don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching my videos and for your support.